Hello everyone, and this is Being Practical, and in this video we will be assessing our hair health a lot more in depth, and along with that I have linked about 6 or 7 videos in the description box that goes even more in depth of what I'm about to say, because they've done a lot more research and it's worked for them. And obviously what I'm going to tell you all isn't going to apply to every single woman with natural hair, obviously. But we are going to start with, while assessing our hair health, I've said in my previous video that I actually didn't include was, how does your hair receive protein? Are you protein sensitive? Are the products you're currently using drying out your hair? Does a hair mask help? Have you tried a hair mask? Have you tried several different natural hair techniques and methods to try to figure out what works for you? A lot of these things I did include in my last video about assessing your hair health, so this is a little bit more in depth. How is your hair porosity? I did not include that either. Your hair porosity is basically how well your hair retains moisture. So that is actually very crucial in this entire hair journey. It's a very important step because that helps you figure out what products to use, what techniques to use, what methods to use. Thing I want to add, and I was actually contemplating on adding this because, like I said, everyone's hair is different, and a very controversial topic that was released by this YouTuber called the Hair Doula said that we all need to stop using oil. We all need to stop using oil. It does not seal moisture. The water evaporates and the oil stays. So the oil is actually drying out our hair. And since a lot of us co-wash and we don't always use shampoos to wash it out, it essentially makes our hair waterproof, and the water can't penetrate through to the hair shaft through the barrier of oil. And if you look at Sis Dislikes, she was a little loud and wrong, because this doesn't even apply to half of us. Because I think growing up, even as children, when we had a lot of grease in our head and a lot of olive oil in our head in particular, it seemed like it did fine. And I've never had a problem with oil, and I think a lot of people in her dislikes haven't. And if you check her comments, they're lighting her up. So just take all that with a grain of salt. Like I've said throughout a lot of my videos, assess your hair. You need to figure out what works, and you need to figure out what dries it out. Are you protein sensitive? Like I said earlier, like you have to do a lot of trial and error, but don't just rule out oil. Oil works for most of us, and just trial and error. Try everything as much as you can. Don't always take what YouTubers say to heart, because all our hair is different. It's very, very different. This is Being Practical. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.